welcome back to another Cut Above with Chris, and it's a beautiful Saturday, I was going to say morning there, but it's a beautiful Saturday afternoon coming into the evening now, and I've had a good day today. I've managed to get all the cars washed, the van washed for the business, and we've got the dogs clipped, and I've been out for a nice coffee and a nice walk with the kids, so I've had a good day so far, so I want to finish it off with a good shave. I haven't had a shave now for I think 8 days. I'm really finding it hard to get the time to do it, and I really should make the effort because I'm enjoying it, but sometimes it's just difficult to find the time when you're really busy to do the simple things like have a shave. But at the end of the day, it doesn't look that great when you turn up at a job looking this rough. Alright, so what we're going to use today, I'm going to be using Raser Authentique. I think this is quite a cheap shaving soap. I picked it up as part of the package that I got not too long ago. So we'll just see how it goes. I think I lathered it before. I don't think I've actually shaved with it before, but to be honest I couldn't tell you because my memory's pretty crap. So there we go. So I've just had it blooming. I don't normally bloom my soaps. I'm just going to add some of the bloom water to my face. It is quite a soft soap, so I don't know whether this is the best way to go about it, but we'll soon find out. I hope everyone had a great week. I haven't even managed to get a look at most guys' videos. I do try to keep on top of the Kevy Shaves, Suffolk Shaving, Adventures in Shaving, and Paul H, but I just struggle for time. I try to do it at night, but like I keep saying, sometimes it's just difficult at the moment, being so busy. I'd rather be busy making money than being able to have the time to sit and watch every single video that's on YouTube at the moment and be struggling. Alright, so I don't know whether I'm going to face lather yet. I don't know how I'm going to do this, but pucks there. Using the Burl and Resin Bob Quinn Custom High Mountain White Knot. Beautiful brush. I've just flicked the water out there, and I'm just going to load up the brush. Yeah, it's certainly starting to get busy now over here. The weather it's been a shocking winter over here. And for those of you that don't know, I actually live in Western Australia, although my accent doesn't sound very Australian. But the weather for this winter has been dreadful, and it really has knocked out business big time. As you can see, there's absolutely tons in there. Is that going to focus? Come on, focus. And like I say, if you've watched my videos before, I've just sort of learning this as I go along and figuring out when I know there's enough in there. If you can hold that up there, you can see it. If I push that to the side, it will stick there. See, it's stuck that dent in there. That to me tells me there's enough in that brush now. And I think I'm going to bowl lather. So I've got my Bali handmade bowl from Bali when I was there not too long ago, and all I'm going to do is just pop a tiny dribble of water in there, tiniest little bit of water there, just to get the lather going, and then just straight in there with the brush. Now it's definitely loads of soap on there. We're in quite a lot more soap, quite a lot more water. Got my wife's phone ringing in the background there. As you can see, it's already starting to make some nice suds, make a nice lather. I don't know how good this soap is. I watched a review, I'm trying to think who it was that did it, I can't remember now. It wasn't that long ago that I watched it just to see what it was like, because I'd never heard of it before. And they said it was okay for what you get, money wise. It's a French soap, it's not artisan or anything like that. I think it's just practically something you can just pick up out of a pharmacy over there. Scent wise, it just smells like a nice soap, a nice clean scented soap. That's all I'm getting from it really. Nothing special. Just sort of along the lines of your sort of Wilkinson solids and things like that. Where it's hopefully the cream does what the soap does what it says on the tin, but it doesn't really set the world on fire with the scent. But as you can see, guys, seems to make a nice lather. So just wet my face with my left hand. I will say one thing, I do normally know just from the water out of the soap when I bloom it, the bloom water, there's not much slickness in it. Adding a little bit of water onto my face there, so hopefully I'll get a bit more protection, a bit more slickness on the shave itself, because ultimately I'm not worried about it post-shave or pre-shave, as long as it does the business during the shave, that's all that matters. As you can see, it's making a beautiful lather. Really happy with the lather. And the scent's quite strong. It's not, like I say, it's not only just a sort of soapy scent, but it's strong enough that you can feel it's getting right in there. Yeah, it's lovely. As you can see, it's lovely. Thick coverage on there. Right, let's get stuck in. No surprises today. I've got such heavy growth, so I'm assuming any of you guys that watch me, you know what I'm going to pull out of the water. I'm going to be pulling out the Mueller R41. And I've got the Rapira Super Stainless blade that I used in my last shave last week, still in there. I've just checked it for rust today, just to make sure there's no rust on there and it looks good, so let's get stuck in. Oh, I love this razor. It really is. Top class performer. It gives a great audio feedback. It's not, because the razor's so hefty. I mean, this is a heavy razor and it feels great in the hand. I've got the Bali knurling on. Is it Bali? I can't remember now. I think it's the Bali handle. It's got beautiful grip. It's not super grippy, but it's nice enough that it never feels like it's going to come out your hand. Protection on the soap feels great. Let's see, I'm still gonna. Still got a nice scent from it, which is nice. It's literally no pressure with this razor. For those of you out there that don't have an R41 or are apprehensive about buying one, get your hands on one. Even if you've got a mate that's got one, or you can get one, you can borrow one, or you can get, you know what I mean, there's lots of guys on buying sales and things like that that are looking to trade and looking to try different things. This razor is tremendous. In terms of actual value, they're not that expensive. I think I paid about 60 bucks for this, so about 30, sort of 25, 30 quid, and about probably 70 American. Maybe not at the moment with Trump in power. I think the dollar's doing pretty poor at the moment. But it's just a well thought out design. And yeah, look. It's an aggressive razor. I prefer to use precision razor more than aggressive. I don't find this aggressive at all. I mean, as you can see, I've pretty much done a quick shave there and haven't nicked myself at all. I can tell you right now, there's absolutely no irritation on my face, not one bit. This razor just takes the hair off so cleanly and efficiently. Efficient razor, that, you know, it's definitely the words I'd use for it. It is aggressive in comparison to a DE89, but it's just tremendous at whipping hair off. I mean, you can see how much growth I had there. I mean, that's smooth in one pass. I know you know it's only one pass because you've been watching, but I can tell you right now that the Edwin Jagger DE89 my second is I'm just filling the bowl back up with some nice hot water, which doesn't take long to get as we're getting the warmer weather. But yeah, the Raser itself is different class, and I do find it doesn't matter what blade I put in there, it does a great job. You can mix it with a mild razor if you want to have a smoother shave, but I really find with this razor, if you pop a sharp blade in it, it's really aggressive. There's like one pass over the hair, one pass that way, one pass that way, and you're done. And it is pretty much BBS. You won't get. There'll be very few people out there that can go against the grain and get as good a result as far as I'm concerned. I don't do against the grain because it does sort of irritate my skin quite a bit. But yeah, like I said, with that soap, there's not a whole lot of slickness in there, residual slickness. There is a bit, it's quite surprising, but as you can see, that's one pass, guys. I know there's a little bit left here on my chin, but that's sensational. It feels great, I love it, absolutely love it. I'm just gonna load a little bit up off the bowl again. I mean, I'm just going to show you how much lather I've got left over here. It's absolutely tons of the stuff. And look at that. I mean, the review that I watched online, this one, a while back there, well, a while back, it wasn't that long ago actually. His lather didn't look that good. It looked good. I don't know whether it's just that I've maybe just done it slightly different. I don't know. And then you've got to take into consideration, I suppose, the camera as well and how good it actually looks on YouTube. But that to me, that's a lovely lather. That's the second coat as well, so there's no hair really on there for it to grip onto, and it's still lovely and thick and creamy. Got a lovely gloss to it, and that scents back again. Really good stuff, really is. Alright, second pass, Mule R41 across the grain. I must add from ear to nose, I do this the second pass. If you're watching Stephen, this is a fuck shaver. I think I've given up on the idea of using my left hand. I did try it again last week off camera. It just didn't go very well. I know practice makes perfect, but I think I just enjoy using my right hand. It almost feels like my left hand's not joined onto my body when I start shaving with it. I will say one thing for this razor. It gives a tremendous shave, but touch wood, I've had no major issues on my face yet. Don't want to tempt fate. I'll just touch a bit of wood. But for those of you that watched my head shaves twice now on this section here, I've actually sliced a chunk out. Pretty bad, quite a big chunk, quite deep. It's not a forgiving razor at all. If you hold that at the wrong angle and you pull that along your head or your face, it's going to cut you. There's just no doubt about it. It's going to do you. Right, I'll just do a bit of a residual slickness test for you. So this is obviously second pass you've just watched. You can see there's just a bit of juddering there. So it's not much there, which I didn't think there was after using the blue motor. Pass number 3. Oh, it's in this brush as well. I know I keep harping on about it all the time, but it's a bit like getting an artisan soap. As much as this soap's beautiful, it really is nice soap to use. Whenever you use a Wickham's 1912, or I mean, I've got Raser Authentique there, which the second time I used it did work quite well. But I find all the tools to be the same. You get artisan brush maker like Bob Quinn that makes this one. Puts a beautiful knot on it. It feels great in the hand. It's a good size there just to hold. It's got a good bit of weight as well. So it really is. It feels like you're holding a piece of metal. It's got that much weight in it. Obviously the resin and the type of wood it is makes that happen as well. But it just feels great, you know. You mix it with a good soap, and you're really onto a winner. And these guys take great pride in what they do. I mean, the workmanship in this is just beautiful. I mean, you can actually see all the lovely burl in there, the burl, and then the resin's gorgeous. The problem is you can't really see with this light, which is a shame. Beautiful. It really is a lovely soap. It's really surprising me. The scent's great. Really fresh scent. Alright, so across the grain again from nose to ear. And I really find doing this this is when it gets really smooth. I mean, there's nothing there. I mean, you go against the grain, you feel it a little bit, but I mean, God, jeez. Without going against the grain actually irritating my skin, which it does irritate me, you don't get a much closer shave than that, I can tell you right now. And I know right now, there's no way. You know, Sam, I do apologise about the lighting in here tonight. I've got every single light on, but I just can't seem to get it. It's really dark under here. I'm just seeing it, watching it back as I'm shaving. Yeah, so what was I saying here? The Edwin Jagger just would not get anything near in 3 passes to what this can do in such quick time. I mean, I'm on 17 minutes now, but I've done a lot of talking in this video because I sort of missed out the last one, so. Alright, all I do now is just do around the lips, a bit of the chin area. It smells really good, this shaving soap. It smells lovely. When you're doing things like this with the R41 that you have to really be careful. If any of you guys have made it this far in the video, you can just let me know. If I got this camera at the right height, do you think I should have it a little bit lower looking, sort of straight at the face? I just find sometimes when I go in close, it cuts off my neck and things like that. And sometimes when you're shaving, you just forget about what you're doing. I know Paul H and even Kevy Shaves and Suffolk Shaver, they seem to have a really good angle on the camera. And it really works well, and it makes all the difference when you can actually see everything that's going on. But that to me, guys, feels tremendous, absolutely tremendous. Right, I'm just going to rinse off with warm water. And then get the old cold water going, close the pores back up. There's the sideburns, just a little bit longer on this side. Yeah, no, there's no cream on you. I'm only a man. Beautiful. Oh, I was going to finish off with theirs. I'll finish off with theirs. Theirs lemon and witch hazel. I haven't used it for a while, so why not? Good splash of that on there. No irritation at all. And this one's astringent, for those of you that have got it, you'll know if you've irritated yourself or you've any nicks or anything, it will sting a little bit. Oh, it smells great. You know, the only thing I don't like about it, it smells great and lemony, but it brings back memories. Probably for more of you guys in the UK, it brings back instant memories when I was in primary school and I was literally forced to take lemon mouthwash. I can't remember, I think it was every morning. We had to take a mouthwash every morning at school after we'd had a morning break, whatever it was, morning snack. We had to go back and have some mouthwash just to sort of rinse the mouth out when I was a kid. And that smells exactly like the mouthwash I used to use. It was horrible stuff, but I suppose as you get older you get used to these nice smells. And I probably wouldn't mind the mouthwash now that I've acquired different tastes and different things of liking. Alright, so that's that done. I'll just let that dry a bit. So yeah, so like I was saying with that, guys, Mule R41. If you give this razor as much respect as you can, because it needs it, you'll get a cracking shave. And I mean a tremendous shave. That's, if you rewind the video back now to the start, you'll see the difference just in 3 passes. I mean, there's literally nothing on there. It is super smooth, super comfortable, no irritation, there's no rash there, I've got no nicks, no cuts, nothing at all. And today I'm just going to finish off with Brute Special Reserve. It's not something I normally use, but I quite like the scent of this over the other Brute, the Splash. It's got a more sort of refined scent to it. I mean, it's still Brute. It still smells to me like a cross between Imperial Leather and like it's a cross between Imperial Leather and I don't know. I can't put my finger on it, but there's definitely a whiff of Imperial Leather to my nose anyway in this bottle. I'm just going to give it a squirt about. Just a little bit everywhere else, just for good luck. And like I say, guys, I've shaved with the R41 there. I've used a soap which isn't artisan. Great soap, doesn't have the best slickness, it's got pretty good protection, no irritation at all. You can actually see on it, I hope you can see. I know I've got a bit of darkness where it's tanned a little bit, but I've got no irritation in the mirror at all, no redness on my face at all. Got a little bit on my cheeks and stuff like that, but that's sun, it's not nothing to do with my shave. But there we have it, guys. So it was Raser Authentique shaving soap, which I used on the Bob Quinn Burl and Resin custom brush with the high mountain white note. Mule R41 with the Rapira Super Stainless, second use. Might keep it in there for third use just to see how it goes. I normally use new blades every shave, but that was really smooth that time. It'll be interesting to see how smooth it is on the next shave. Used my, which is still full of lather, ballet bowl, handmade in Bali, which I picked up a few weeks back. Finished off with some Thayer's Lemon Witch Hazel, which is tremendous stuff, smells great, really is, it's really refreshing. And then a good splash, wasn't a splash, a good spray of the Brute Special Reserve, which is lovely stuff. I mean, I know it's cheap, but it smells good, I enjoy it. Sort of brings back memories of my dad and my grandfather using that sort of thing, which they still use to this day, so it stood the test of time, and it will do with me and my kids as well, hopefully. So anyway, guys, thanks very much for tuning in. New subscribers that are coming back again, thanks for coming and have a look. Anyone that's watching this video for the first time and hasn't actually seen any of my channel before, please have a look at my channel, please like and subscribe to me. I have got some exciting things coming up over the next couple of weeks, hopefully, and hopefully I can get my shaves back in order and get at least 2 a week done, and this old head's needing a good shaving off again, but I'll probably clipper it first next time. It took a long time the last time, but let's say that was another way of showing how good the R41 was in my previous head shave. So yeah, so hopefully guys, I'll catch you next time. and happy shaves. Thank you.